Today we will prepare risotto with mussels and julienne. We need 250 grams of frozen mussels in shells, 100 grams of onion, salt, 150 grams of mushrooms, 200 grams of arboreal rice, 35 grams of butter, 1 sprig of thyme and 100 grams of cheese. First, we will prepare julienne. We take peeled and chopped mushrooms and fill them with soy sauce. Mix everything and leave for some time. Now, we take the cheese and rub it on small grater. Hard cheeses are a real treasure trove of nutrients useful for health. The most important thing that should be noted: this milk product contains a huge amount of protein, which incidentally is absorbed much better than pure milk protein. Now, take half the onion and cut it into small cubes. In order not to cry doing this, we can put the onions in warm salted water for a few minutes and moisten knife with cold water. However, in addition to discomfort of cutting onion, its juice, microscopic particles of which cause tears, is very effective in treating the common cold. We take 200 grams of chicken fillet and cut it first lengthwise into thin plates and then into small cubes. Few people know that dietary chicken meat, except saturation with protein, is also full of essential for the body phosphorus. By this measure, it is second only to some seafood. Now we turn back to our mushrooms. We took them and cut into small cubes, like chicken breast. These low-calorie mushrooms, for its nutritional benefits, sometimes are equal to meat because they have even more protein. Regular consumption of mushrooms in food reduces cholesterol and removes from the body harmful heavy metals. A chemical composition of mushrooms also has a positive effect on the condition of skin, hair and nails. In a preheated pan with a little oil, we put chopped onion and, in a minute, chicken. Stir and leave on fire. Since mushrooms are prepared faster than meat, we add them a little bit later. Season everything with black pepper and other spices of your choice. Then add 100 grams of sour cream 20% fat. Despite high caloricity, sour cream contains a lot of vitamins, beta-carotene, biotin, organic acids, macro and micronutrients. Now we mix chicken and mushrooms with sour cream thoroughly and continue to keep the heat on until the juice appears. When all the ingredients are well fried, we add grated cheese to the pan and let it melt. On this stage, our chicken julienne with mushrooms is almost ready. The importance of culinary skill has not only cooking, but also its presentation. So now we have to pack our julienne in bags. Take thin pancakes made of flour, eggs and milk and spread a tablespoon of julienne in the center. Now we put together the edges of the pancake and whip them with a stem of green onion or cheese braid. To bake does not fall apart. This design of dish has two functions at the same time: aesthetic and practical, because it will help to eat a portion of julienne without cutlery. When both bags are formed, we take a tomato, cut 2 circles and put them on a parchment in a heat-resistant container. We put julienne bags on these stands and put them in a preheated to 170 degrees Celsius oven. Since all the ingredients are already pre-prepared, we do not need to keep julienne in the oven too long. No more than 7 minutes is enough to heat the dish before serving. This quick and easy to prepare snack can be a delicious addition to your dinner table. Beautiful, tasty and most importantly, useful. Now it is time for our main dish, risotto with mussels. Take a stalk of green onion and divide it into thin strips. Now we take the white part of the leeks, separating one plate, and also cut with a sharp knife into thin strips. The ancient Egyptians, Greeks and Romans knew leek as a food plant. Among the Romans, it was considered a food for rich people. Roman Emperor Nero used it in large quantities in order to maintain a voice for pronouncing long speeches. Now we pour a small amount of warm water to the chopped onion and leave for a few minutes. Due to the large amount of potassium salts, leeks can prevent and help in obesity and problems with joints. We took our useful onions out of the water and can move on to the next stage. We took mussels, open the shell and remove one piece so that all the meat remains in the other. Now we gently reveal the middle of the meat with a knife. With the amount of protein, mussels surpass even fish. And thanks to the large number of zinc, they are helpful for men as they are a strong aphrodisiac. Phospholipids, which mussels' meat contain in a large amount, have a beneficial effect on the liver. Now we take one slice of lemon and squeeze its juice on mussels. This improves the taste of seafood and enhances the action of beneficial omega-3 fatty acids that are found in mussels in large quantities. To decorate, we can put a divided sprig of thyme or any other fragrant herbs. Sprinkle everything with a pinch of sea salt and pour a little olive oil. In a preheated pan with melted butter, we put chopped into small cubes half of the onion. It should be fried till a pleasant golden brown. Now we put to the onion previously washed and dried rice. Fry it for 5 minutes, stirring constantly. Then we pour the broth into the pan and leave the rice to heat until all the liquid is evaporated. When the rice is ready, with it, we will start preparing meal to serve. In fact, there are no harsh restrictions, and it all depends on your imagination, aesthetic and taste preferences. We lay out ready arborio rice on a plate. Its benefits are determined due to stuff, most of which are complex carbohydrates, 80%. and approximately 8% of rice occupies protein connections, 8 important amino acids for the human body. On the other side of a plate, we put pre-prepared chopped onions. To add a little color, we can mix it with grated carrots, fresh or pickled. Now the mussels have found their place on our plate. Meat of mussels is valued for its delicate taste, high nutritional value, low caloricity, and numerous medicinal properties. Its regular use increases immunity, improves the function of brain cells and nerve function in thyroid, activates metabolism, makes digestion and liver function better, strengthens male potency, and reduces the likelihood of developing arthritis and atherosclerosis. To decorate, we add carambola slices, onion rings leeks, and a few grains of pomegranate. We can sprinkle rice with finely chopped peppers. We also put a mint leaf, and on it a slice of lemon on a plate. Pour a small amount of pomegranate sauce and sprinkle a pinch of sea salt. This risotto is perfect for lunch because of the high content of protein. You may not worry about a large number of applications. They do not distract attention from the main course, and, vice versa, emphasize its originality and incredible taste. Despite the small amount of the preparation process, the final result is elegant and rich. This risotto with mussels will show guests that Italian cuisine is not limited to pizza and pasta, but can bring extraordinary surprise and pleasure. Buon appétit!